It's so good to see you again. How's your English learning going?
Hi, Catherine. I just started a few weeks ago. It's exciting, but also a little scary, to be honest.
That's completely normal. Learning a new language takes courage, but don't worry, we can speak slowly. And if you want, I can help you during our conversation.
That will be amazing, Catherine. Thank you.
All right, let's talk about something simple. Or maybe not so simple. Let's talk about love.
Love? That's not simple at all.
True, but it's a topic full of strong emotions and great for practicing English. Let me teach you a sentence. Listen carefully. Love is not about finding the perfect person, but about seeing an imperfect person perfectly. Do you want to try repeating it?
Okay. Love is not about finding the perfect person, but about seeing an imperfect person perfectly.
Yes, and you said it very well. Now, do you know what imperfect means?
Hmm, not perfect?
Exactly. And seeing someone perfectly means accepting them as they are, their good and bad sides. That's what real love is.
I think I've felt that kind of love before.
Would you like to describe it in English?
I can try. I was with someone. She was not perfect, but when I looked at her, I felt peace. I felt like I was home.
That's beautiful, James. You're expressing your thoughts clearly. Let me teach you another phrase you can use. To feel at home with someone. It means you feel safe, comfortable, and completely yourself.
To feel at home with someone.
Now tell me, what do you think love really means?
I think love is when you care about someone more than yourself, when you want to protect their smile.
That's a lovely way to say it. Here's another useful sentence. Love is when someone's happiness matters more than your own. Love is when someone's happiness matters more than your own.
Love is when someone's happiness matters more than your own.
Perfect. You're not just learning English, you're speaking from the heart.
You're a great teacher and a kind friend.
That means a lot, James. Honestly, I enjoy our conversations. They're real, and real conversations are the best way to learn a language.
I feel more confident when I speak with you. I don't feel judged.
That's how it should be. Mistakes are part of the process. Even native speakers make mistakes. Actually, do you want to learn a nice expression about that?
Sure.
We say, mistakes are proof that you're trying. It's simple, but powerful. Want to try saying it?
Mistakes are proof that you're trying.
Exactly. Grammar is important, but connection is more important. So, James, tell me, if you could describe love in just 3 words, what would they be?
Maybe trust, kindness, and effort.
That's beautiful. Why those 3?
Because without trust, love becomes fear. Without kindness, love becomes control. And without effort, love slowly disappears.
That's very mature. I honestly didn't expect such a deep answer from you today.
Me neither. Maybe English is helping me express things I didn't know how to say before.
Exactly. That's the magic of language. It gives us new ways to understand ourselves.
Exactly. It gives us new ways to understand ourselves.
Yes. And sometimes it helps us face things we've been avoiding emotions, memories, even truths about ourselves.
That's true. Since I started learning English, I've found myself thinking more deeply. Like, I question things I didn't before.
Can you give me an example?
Well, I've been thinking about how I handled my last relationship. When it ended, I blamed her. I thought she gave up too easily. But now, looking back, I realize maybe I was afraid of being vulnerable.
That's a huge realization, James. Not everyone has the courage to admit that.
It's just when someone gets too close, I push them away. I smile, I joke, but inside, I panic.
You know, there's an expression for that in English. You build walls to protect yourself, but sometimes those walls become your prison. It means we shut people out to feel safe, but then we feel lonely inside those walls.
Wow, that describes me exactly.
We all do it in different ways, but healing begins when we become aware of it.
Do you think people can really change?
Yes, but not overnight. Real change happens when we decide to face ourselves with honesty and patience. And sometimes we need help.
Help from others?
Yes, friends, therapists, even a language partner, and help from within by being kind to yourself. That's something I had to learn the hard way.
Did you go through something like that?
Yeah, I was in a relationship where I completely lost myself. I changed everything to make him happy and forgot what made me me.
That sounds painful.
It was. But it also taught me a powerful sentence I want to share with you. Love should never cost you your identity.
Love should never cost you your identity.
It's true. Healthy love allows you to grow, not shrink. It supports your dreams, not silence them.
I never thought about it that way before, but now it makes so much sense. Love should help you become more of who you are, not less.
Exactly. If someone truly loves you, they'll want to see you shine. They'll encourage your passions, not ask you to hide them.
Thank you, Catherine, for everything, for the conversation, the lessons, and for making me feel safe enough to be honest.
You're more than welcome, James. You've grown so much, not just in English, but as a person, and I'm proud of you.
That means a lot.
Before we wrap up today's talk, let me leave you and our listeners with one final thought. Love is not possession. Love is appreciation. We don't own people. We appreciate them, support them, and walk beside them. And to our wonderful English learners out there listening, thank you for spending this time with us. I hope this conversation helped you practice real English and also reflect on what love means to you. Remember, listen again to improve your understanding. Repeat the sentences aloud to speak more confidently. And in the comments, tell us, what does love mean to you? Just one sentence in English. We'd love to read it. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more spoken English learning videos. Share this episode with someone who might need both language support and a bit of emotional wisdom. Until next time.